Bong. Prepping the bong. We're back, guys, and we're on a Wednesday. Like good old
Wednesday.
Was this
Wednesday. Yeah, Mike, is your mic on or is it you're going through your headset?
Ooh, that's weird. Let's see. Oh, it's not. Son of a bitch whore. Yeah, fuck shit.
It sounds like it switched it on you.
Yep, I know.
23, 25 seconds in.
Technical difficulty.
Yeah, it's all right. This is the buffer zone before the theme song where we try to, untie all these knots that we got tied up and stuff. Now, you sound like you're on a microphone now, Mike. You sound like you're on a mic, Mike.
I am on a mic.
Mike. All right. I think the Mets are winning. All right. Theme song time. Crack open the beer. Ooh. Taking a minute. Buffering. And I don't know where. Much like the beginning of the universe, everything started in darkness. Just like this podcast, starting in darkness. 1 minute and 40 seconds in. Sorry, everybody. And it's paused. We thought we were going to have a song for a second, but we just teased it.
You didn't hear the song?
No, it just stopped at 2 minutes and 55 seconds on my screen. Wow. I really hope it's playing like steadily for everybody else, because for me it just cuts out. And you're here. I can see and hear you.
I'm watching it.
That's so strange how it just stops for me. Yeah. Everything just stops for me. All right. It doesn't matter if I hear it. I already know what it sounds like. I'll just talk over it.
Yeah, that's my.
Since I can't hear the theme song, just let me know when it's over.
You can't see the timer?
I can see it now, yeah.
Open if you got them, light them up.
And
go away.
Welcome back to the Dumbfounded Dipshits Podcast. We've been gone for way too long, and now we are back.
So I'm gonna go off topic on, not that we have a topic, but like I have a
do we ever?
I have a wax jaw, and like it has
a
screw, right?
Yeah, and
the screw completely broke off, so it's gone.
So now you have to smoke the whole thing.
No, well, I'd be a very big waste of very good rosin. But now
so why don't you just
everywhere? So that's like I gotta save it somehow, and now I'm.
So you can't just transfer it?
I'm trying to transfer it to over here for now, so I can smoke some of it on the podcast.
All right, so
So welcome to Dumbfounded Dipshits. We've been gone for far too long. A lot of shit has happened. Apparently, Sydney Sweeney has good genes. What else?
But she's not the only one who has good genes, though. There's plenty of people who have good genes.
Yes, it's not. Anyway. It was anyone offended about that is fucking retarded. And Lizzo trying to make fun of her kind of only made fun of herself because she looks like shit in those jeans.
What? I listen. I have no opinion on how anybody looks at any jeans. You can wear whatever fucking jeans you want.
Of course
yeah, but I don't have one. That's the thing. I think this is just fluff. I think this is just all ridiculous. It's just to get people distracted to what else is going on. Like we always say, the stupid news, right? Because this is like the stupid news. Like we hear these things that everybody's mad about, and we just hear about everybody being mad, right? Isn't that like?
Welcome to the stupid news.
Welcome to the stupid news, where you're just gonna get sucked into stupidity, and perpetually just say stupid shit yourself that will just get everybody else riled up and feeling just a little bit more stupid. But anyway, so I just thought that for a name for an episode that it would have been great. I could care less about the whole fucking controversy. It's already 2 weeks late because we've had to postpone the podcast. But
she's also not that hot.
You don't think Sydney Sweeney's hot?
Okay, no, I didn't say she wasn't hot. I said she's not that hot.
Okay. All right. Now, hold on a second. Now, before we go into anything else, let's take a step back because I think we need to talk about this because the thing is it – I'm saying is it she's subjectively hot? Like some people just think she's super hot, so that's why she's hot? Or is she not just, I
mean, hold on. I'll share this one.
Objectively good looking. I mean, not everybody. Okay, her jiu-jitsu pictures, she has no fucking makeup on. You're going to take her at her ugliest? And even then, she still looks pretty good.
She's okay. I mean, she looks like some of the people I went to Madison with.
Well, hold on a second. I see what point you're getting at. How she looks isn't what you're talking about. You're saying that everybody else is infatuated over something else about her.
No, I don't. What else? What else?
No, what do you mean what else? Everybody's talking about her titties.
Really?
What do you mean what else? Really? You just said really like you had no fucking idea that she's walking around with two gigantic fucking milk bags on her chest.
I haven't noticed.
You haven't? Oh, there you go. And now you're showing nipples on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I can't go away. Blur. I blurred it. Wait, is that really her? Was that really her?
Yeah, it was really her. Yeah, it was really her.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, guys, we're crossing lines now. Now we're an NC-17 podcast.
Who doesn't have nice? I mean, it's not like groundbreaking here.
Okay, right. It's like yes, I understand what you're saying.
Red here with the super thick eyeliner. Yes, it has that come fuck me face.
But okay, I'm going to tell you this. Like you're in the minority with this, right? You understand that, right? Like. You're in the minority with this. Like, there's not many people who don't think Sydney Sweeney's hot.
No, I'm not. I didn't say I don't think she's hot. I didn't say that.
You said she's not that hot. Now, the thing is, I understand. Like, let me just get a translation from you about what you mean by that. You mean because I know people who say, well, they're not that hot," meaning that they ain't shit. Like, people will use that "they're not hot" to be like patronizing, of sort of be like, "Well, they are sort of hot, but I don't like them." Like. Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying like on a scale, like on a 0 to 10 scale, hold on. She's not a 10, she's less than a 10. Is that what you're saying?
Okay. I don't think anybody's a 10 because you can't be a 10 because a 10's perfect. Nothing. It's like the rating pizza. You can't make it a 10 because then there's nothing else after that. So no matter what, she can't be a 10.
Okay. So nobody could be a 10. Tell that to your wife. I don't think so. I don't think you'll say that out loud.
Like I think. Where is it?
Well, the thing is, personal opinion. Anybody could just say like, "Well, I think this is the best pizza."
This is going to sound.
This pizza is 10 out of 10.
Very DEI of me, but I think she is way better looking than Sydney Sweeney.
Oh well, okay. So, can't remember her name. She's from Creed and the Marvel movies, right?
Tessa Thompson, yeah.
Yes, Tessa Thompson. Tessa Thompson, smoking hot. Yes, she's beautiful. But the thing is, yeah, okay, so, right. This is based upon your opinion, like I'm saying. So, comparatively speaking, you think Tessa Thompson's hotter than Sydney Sweeney?
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
But like they both, they all have great genes, you know.
And most people who are considered who are considered good looking, attractive, have good genes.
If you have an opinion out there and you're watching us, you should comment. There's 7 of you out there. You should definitely comment and let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us know that we're idiots.
Well, like I'm not saying, okay. If I had to give an honest opinion on like a 1 to 10 scale, she's like an 8.8. She's up there.
She's a high 8. She's a high 8. Right. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know. Like I didn't even realize I've seen her in a bunch of things. Like that's how unimpressed I was, I guess. Like I was like, oh, what? I don't think she's been in anything I've seen. And
yes, she has. She was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. She was one of the Manson kids in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah.
And she was in. I just said it, and it just slipped my mind now. She was in The Handmaid's Tale. She was in.
Okay.
Euphoria.
I've never seen it.
It's a good show.
Euphoria. I know. I've seen the clips of Euphoria. Never watched it. I always felt like it would be weird. Like at my age, I'm in my 40s. The show comes out. I'm like 40 years old, and I'm like, am I supposed to be watching 16-year-old kids have sex? Like,
but they're not 16. But you know,
yeah, all right. So it's all right. So it's the same thing with the step sibling fucking porn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just weird. I never got into that. It's just,
but the thing is, it's like when all of porn is just flooded with step sibling porn. Like it's almost like that's the only porn that there is to watch. Now these people pretended to be step siblings in their fucking 30s, and it's like, okay, well, I guess like you could sort of like play the disconnect if you jerk off with the volume off. You know what I mean?
We went from I don't know how we got to step.
It's my fault. It's all my fault.
It's all my fault. It's me.
It's all my fault. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
This guy, Denny Durer, he got.
I don't like his hat. I don't like his hat.
Yeah, I don't like the white cowboy hat. It's too clean. If you're wearing a cowboy hat, it's got to be a little rustic, you know.
Yeah. But what the hell's going on?
He got a shout out from Joe Rogan, which I boosted his numbers, of course. But he
as per usual,
things that are pretty accurate and controversial.
New York Times just exposed the corruption of the U.S. healthcare economy, and I don't even think they realized it. They just published an article showing which industries employ the most Americans state by state. What's wild is this side-by-side comparison. In 1990, the map was filled with manufacturing, retail, hospitality, and public sector jobs. Sure, obesity, diabetes, fatty liver, and cancer existed then, but they were nowhere near today's levels. Fast forward to today, and the entire country is blanketed in one color: healthcare. Hospitals, insurance giants, nursing homes, and outpatient clinics. Nearly every state's top employer is now in the sickness business. And since 1990, diabetes has doubled from 17 to 14%. Obesity has tripled from 11 to over 40%. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, colorectal cancer in young adults, and myocarditis were once rare, now they're exploding, and 6 in 10 adults now have one chronic disease, with 4 in 10 living with 2 or more. Big pharma, big food, and a broken medical system created the perfect loop. Feed the people poison, get them sick, sell them the treatment with side effects, sell them more treatments to manage those side effects, hire more workers to manage the chaos, and call it economic growth. I don't know if this article was satire or pharmaceutical brainwash, but if you ask me, it's clear. We're not fixing the health crisis. We've just built our economy around it. The New York...
So, hold on a second. You understand that there's also another side to this, right?
What?
100 years ago, nobody was getting diagnosed with anything, and they all had these things. Cancer existed. All these things existed. It's like if a tree falls in the wood, does it make a noise? No. Like if nobody's there to hear it, nobody's gonna make a noise. So nobody's going to.
Though, if they're spending this much money on it and it's this big of a business, why is it getting worse and not better?
Oh well, okay. Now, let's just put it this way. Do you know what the construction industry loves? At least the residential construction industry loves a good old-fashioned disaster.
Oh yeah.
Why?
You build everything.
Keeps you in fucking business. Now
you don't want to
cure your business. If your business is sickness, You need sick people. The more sick people you get, yes, I understand. Like, I understand the corruption in the, I think, over-diagnosing, right? But the reason why the numbers do get inflated is because when more people go to the doctors, more people are going to come down with a diagnosis of something that they had that they would have normally not have known they had they not gone to the doctor. Now more people are going to the doctor.
I don't think that's the thing.
I think it's 50-50. I honestly think that, yes, there are more people who are getting diagnosed with things because they are going to the doctor now in this time and they wouldn't have had gone 20 years ago. You know what I mean? And yes, on top of that, I feel like, got to keep people sick too. You know what I mean?
You sent me this one. I don't know what I'm looking at.
What did I send you?
This
I don't even
profile.
know. And what is it?
I don't know.
Oh my God, dude!
She loves herself for the now. Somewhere in the cosmos. Somewhere in the cosmos.
Okay.
Somewhere in the cosmos.
Play all of her videos, please.
Hello everyone, today I would like to make a video about who is Achalia, and I've been singing and dancing since I was a little girl, and I learned how to play guitar in high school. I graduated as an industrial engineer from Istanbul University as an honors student.
All right, next. Please.
What?
I didn't say anything. I said next.
Oh.
No, play the next video.
Wait, where'd it go? Fuck.
This world wants to steal them. This world wants to steal them.
What?
When
Why?
you see the game,
It's real?
just believe
You're not
just
trolling?
believe.
So now I understand why I sent you the profile. It's because this whole profile is full of horrible songs.
Outside the matrix.
What?
Outside the matrix.
She's like a liver king of whatever this is.
Stay with me.
She's the liver king of ambient singing.
I don't. Yeah, now I know why you sent it to me. It makes me want to kill myself. You want to laugh? The name of the video on the description is I don't know why Ryan sends. I don't know what Ryan sends me.
I'm saying, like, I follow this page, Bad Song of the Day, right? And so they'll pull up
song of every day.
She was the bad song of the day that day, and I listened to this to the the 1 minute of the song that they had up, and then I was like, I need to go to this fucking profile, and it's every fucking video. She thinks she really is a great singer. She thinks she dances, and she doesn't dance in any of the videos.
Maybe she's a great singer in some planet or dimension, but not here on Earth.
Not on Earth. Agreed.
Okay, we're gay, but we're in Barnes & Nobles, and there's a kids book section, a gay kids book section, and this shit is crazy. Look at this. Okay, there's the gay BCs, right? Bye Bye Binary. Bye Bye Binary with a mohawk on a baby. Gay BCs, you're not ready. Can you hold this? Okay.
That sounds pretty funny, though.
A is for arrow and ace. B is for bi. This is crazy. We're gay, but this is crazy. What? For a baby? Okay, E is for equality. We'll take that. F is for family. Okay, we're getting better. Okay, why did it start so crazy? Just for hope. It got better. I is for intersex. It's pushing it. For a baby, this is pushing it.
I'm glad they say it, and they agree. It's fucking
J is for joy. We'll take Tio and Tio.
I mean, who's actually like reading it though?
The thing is, like, I love the argument of like this is kind of indoctrination. And then people are like,
Okay.
well, you guys are straight. You just indoctrinate your kids to be straight. No, I don't tell my kids at all they're straight. I don't read them books about being straight. I don't have one book that says this is S is for straight. And if someone had books that said that, there'd be a problem, wouldn't there? But why is this okay? Let your kids be kids. They will find their own identity. Support their identity, whatever it may be, but don't force anything upon them because it's they're gonna find out for themselves. Be supportive. But like your baby doesn't know what these words mean yet, or they don't need to know these things yet. They're a baby. Let it be a baby.
Yeah, but I don't think a baby's reading that. That's what I'm saying. I
Well,
feel
the
like a
parents are reading it to the
6-year-old.
baby.
Oh, that's what the
A
books are.
6-year-old should know most of these, not know these things, but like read the letters and can say these words.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you're
but
reading it
don't
to a
you
baby.
think now I'm just going to say this, right? Let's just say the books don't exist, right? And everybody's so like up in arms about indoctrination and all that stuff, right? But let's just say those books don't exist and those books aren't for sale. Okay, fine. You don't think that the parent isn't already going to be teaching their child whatever they're going to be teaching their child?
Yeah, I guess.
What the fuck is it going to stop other than, honestly, it's just like people just getting mad for no fucking reason for something that doesn't really affect them. And I can almost guarantee you these books are not flying off the shelves.
No, those shelves
Okay.
are packed.
So my point is why even fucking get upset? It's a waste of energy to get upset over it. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. Then it's like easy like to say like, then you don't have to buy it for your kid. You're not going to teach your kid this stuff. That's the values you're teaching your kid. But somebody else sans those books is going to teach their kid that shit anyway. So it's like, what are you going to do? Oh, just stop them from teaching their kids that stuff? You can't do that.
There's no books for me to teach my kids like H is for hand grenade.
Oh, right. Well, back in the 70s, I'm sure you could probably find a bunch of books like that.
T is for throwing axe.
Yeah, I guess there are no, like war books for toddlers, but yeah. I mean, I personally, I don't give a shit. I'm like, I don't give a shit about a great many things. Come to think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't give a shit either. It's just something to talk about on the podcast. I thought it was just funny because they're like, this is like ridiculous. But
I don't know how to put this.
Well, I do. I just don't know how to make it not racially motivated.
I have sold tens of thousands of hats. Again, I'm a glorified hat salesman, right? And in all of that time, white hats just don't sell well. Nobody wants them.
Well,
right?
they get dirty.
But for the very first time ever, I write out a GFC, and that GFC happens to be the Great Fathers Club.
The white one's beating the black one 5-1. I don't think the black one's coming back. I don't think the black ones make a comeback.
Again, though, they are also, more golf-oriented hats. So that tracks.
Do you get what he's saying?
They have one, but
Yeah.
he had to be half Asian to do the calculations.
Tiger Woods is the GOAT, by the way.
Yeah.
Moving on.
And hey, I'm not insinuating anything. I'm just throwing out stats. That's all. This is a business meeting at the end of the day.
So now I gotta figure out what I want to slap GFC on next. I was thinking a durag. Make it cost 3/5 as much as the hats. Reparations. That's right, this white boy gives back.
Anywhoosies, I'm gonna go watch Tarzan with my daughters. Merch links in bio. Okay, bye.
He's hilarious. I'm sorry. He's just
Is he a comedian or is he just a personality?
I don't know. I think he might be a comedian. But I don't know. I should probably look it up. Figure it out.
Hey, real quick, man. Can I like use your phone?
No.
I just need to like use your AirPods.
No, get away from me. Stop. Get away from me. Get away. Go away. Go away from step away from me. Go away.
I'm not doing anything,
I
man.
don't want you near me. Go away.
Is he gonna hit him with that Diet
I just need
Coke?
to use your
Go
phone, dude.
away.
Why are you running?
Why is he running?
Hey, real
What? I don't.
Okay, so it is a little fucking weird to walk up to somebody and ask them to use their phone. A stranger.
It's happened
You know
to
what I
me.
mean?
It's happened to me. He's like, hey,
Okay,
sir, can I just use your phone? Listen, my phone just died. Here it is. Look and see, it's dead. And I'm meeting someone here. And can I just use your phone? And I was like, I literally sighed. I was like, He's like, I'll give you the number to punch in. You can wait for them to answer and just hand me the phone. Blah 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 blah. And I was like,
I legit, dude, I haven't had that happen to me since like 2006. I had a flip phone was the last time that happened.
Yeah,
to me.
this is a long time.
Remember,
I
remember getting off the train and it happening, and it was a fucking crackhead, and it was a crackhead from my neighborhood that I knew.
Those are always
So
the ones that you can usually trust. The ones you know.
Yeah. Because he's probably not going to steal from you, but he'll probably steal for you so that you could give him the money to buy said crack.
Well, he won't even steal for you. He would steal and say, "Look what I stole for us," and like, "Whoa, don't bring me in on this." Actually, I had a coworker. I had a coworker who was a crackhead, and like he was like homeless half the time, and like he lived in a halfway house sometimes, and fucking he used to do shit like, "Yo, I stole these fucking cold gear for us, bro. Look, it's really good cold gear." I was like, don't say this whole us. You did not steal it for us. You're homeless. You stole it for yourself because you're outside in the streets.
I did not command you to steal this cold gear.
But I'll take a couple because I'm fucking cold. No.
Yeah.
I did. I still have it.
You can take over now. Perfect. I'll handle it from here. Could you believe what Trump is doing to the Palestinians? Are you happy now? Are you happy that you didn't vote for us? Because this is your fault.
It's kind of exactly.
I understand. I get it.
More
Yeah.
things to be upset with the current administration, but literally this is just the same. It was the same. It
I think pretty much whichever political party is running the country is pretty much going to continue, their support, obviously, and same old. So that's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. That's a good analogy.
So
here we go. College campus. Oh my God.
I was gonna say it's funny because the way she's dressed, she's not a student. She's doing interviews there.
She's just interviewing people in her fucking cap and gown like she's graduating.
Sorry, I just got freaked out because my wife went to bed, but my couch has the blanket up in like a shape like that. You ever see the trailer for the movie, the black dress on lawn or whatever the fuck it is? Like
you have ghosts.
Probably.
You should do a paranormal episode from your apartment.
You hate America.
Yes.
Can I ask why?
You're set up.
Okay, not to sound wrong or bigoted or judgmental, but I expected her to say yes. The way she looks, I expected her to say yes.
Okay,
It's not just the way she looks; it's also the surrounding background. Like if there's trailers behind her and a Confederate flag, she'd probably.
Oh, chances are she's going to say she loves her country, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying she fits a stereotype?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
Up for failure here. You can't make enough money for a living wage. You can't buy a house. Everything's just too expensive. And the second you make money, it's gone.
Do you hate America?
God damn it! I agree with her. Fuck.
Okay. She's completely fucking right, but. As soon as you make money, it's gone.
You should vote and work to change the country.
Yeah. I honestly don't think that's a legitimate reason to hate the country. I would say, like, if you were, right, let's just say you're a Palestinian, and you have some sort of animosity towards the West.
Why would I'm not going towards the West? Israel's the one that's causing those issues, and Israel's literally in the Middle East, not the West.
True, but where do they get their support from? Where do they get their military might from? They get all their weapons pretty much from the United States, except for the Galil. You know what I mean? So
I don't see a single Arab country helping them.
No, there aren't any. Yeah, I think Egypt is the only one who's like allowing aid to go in from.
It's a little weird.
From there,
like I guess I don't know if they're afraid. I don't know. It's a little weird.
No, it's not. It's not afraid. I don't know if it's afraid. It's people are in business with each other, and when you're in business with each other, money talks.
Yeah,
and bullshit walks, and that's the thing. Like if they're gonna lean towards the money, and they're gonna not fucking want to deal with the bullshit. So
it's been day 5, and I have not received no food stamps. My disability checks is on hold. My cash benefits is not coming no more. They're still pending. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. I have over 2,000 followers on TikTok, and I can't get not one person to send me 50 cents. If you're watching this video and you can't send me nothing, I'm blocking you. I'm fucking blocking you. 50 cents. My kids have not ate in 5 days. days. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids. Yo, I just seen a video, and that's exactly
I was gonna say.
what the lady was saying, bro. I'm dead. It's called Get a Job.
Sensational.
It's been day 5, and I have.
Wait, is this an I'm 6 foot? Is that an I'm 6'7" video? Okay, I haven't seen this, but I'm saying like I knew automatically that she was faking.
No,
like I was like, there's no way
But
that this
I
lady
think-
is fucking saying this.
Somewhere in my collage of 50-something videos I have put up for us is the actual video she's talking about.
Oh, so she really did.
Yeah, she really did.
Verbatim another video.
A video saying that. Like, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah, people are fucking crazy. So this is. I think this is fake.
Family digging a pool uncovers a hidden bomb shelter with people inside.
The Miller family in Dayton began digging for a pool, but found a sealed Cold War bomb shelter from the 1950s.
We opened the hatch, and there were people down there, pale, staring like they'd never seen daylight.
Bullshit.
Inside, a family of 6 spanning 3 generations has lived underground for decades, believing the world above was unsafe.
Yeah, that's why I think it's bullshit.
My parents locked us in during the Cuban Missile Crisis. We didn't know it was over.
Surviving on preserved food and rainwater, they maintained a strict routine, unaware of the
die from any kind of diseases or bacteria.
You cannot have that much fucking food in a bunker from When did that happen? The Cuban Missile Crisis, 61. From 1961.
I'm just shaking my head. Yes, I have no idea.
Yeah, it was 1961. There's no way, dude. You'd have to be eating your own shit.
Fake news.
Fake.
I have a thick ass neck.
Yeah, you do have like a thick neck.
I can imagine you karate chop my neck.
Karate chop it? I mean, no.
Please do not remove my eyebrow. So
is that Gorlock the Destroyer?
Yeah. Jabba the Hutt.
Is
there
it?
we go. Got one of those spots. I heard that. Yeah.
I have a thick ass neck.
Like, I don't want to fat shame, but like,
Is this your first time seeing Gorlock the Destroyer? I'm pretty sure we've had Gorlock on the pod before.
no, she's been on the whatever podcast, and we reacted to the video of her being.
Yes,
on.
yeah.
I don't want to fat shame, but like, she is a walking health condition.
It's a lot of neck. It's a lot of neck. That is a lot of neck. I mean, somebody should say something. I mean, listen, like, what's his name? Blunt. What's his first name? The rapper. I can't put down the cup. You know what I'm talking about? Heavy guy.
Blunt?
Yeah, James. It's not James Blunt. James Blunt's like a singer. His name's like something Blunt.
I have no idea.
Like Thomas Blunt or Jeffrey Blunt. It's like a name in Blunt. Anyway, do you know who I'm talking about?
Not really, no.
No, you don't. Okay, so do me a favor. Google obese rapper Blunt and then his first name. Dave Blunt. Thank you. Okay, so Dave Blunt, like, there's like video of him like fainting in the fucking studio and he can't keep his head up because he's like can't catch his breath. You know what I mean? And he's like really heavy and he's been on a bunch of podcasts.
Gigantic.
And everybody fucking tells him, like, yo, bro, you're not going to last that fucking long. There's no way that you're going on tour. He sits on a couch the whole performance because he can't stand up. Now, I understand. I totally get, like, the whole, listen, you do what the fuck you want. But the thing is, like, it is to a point where it's like, all right, my friend's a little on the thick side. Right? But then there's like, oh, my friend is like 5 weeks away from a fucking massive coronary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like when you put health into it, it's like, I don't give a fuck what you look like. But it just so happens what's making you look like this is doing something to your insides that's going to get you fucking killed. And I don't want to see you dead, right? But nobody wants to hear that shit because then that's body shaming. Automatically, when you start caring about somebody's health, it's like body shaming. Oh, because you don't want to see me fat. It's like, it has nothing to do with you being fat. It's like, bro, it has to do with what the fat is doing to you. That's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. So,
oh, shit, you know who she is. You know who she is.
So we're sending porn stars to space?
Okay, we're gonna race. All right, Angela versus
I mean, To be quite honest with you,
Go ahead, be honest.
I think I would want to watch.
Titties? Did you see those fucking titties when she came down? Like, why are they all exposed?
Dude, I've seen Angela White's titties way too many times, so I already know what they look like. I want to see zero G fucking is what I want to see.
Okay.
I think I want to see porno done in zero G.
Did guys out there and girls and people here currently in front of me, that's you, Ryan. Do you guys think the astronauts think they hit that up in space? We're in space. We gotta try it out.
They say they can't, right? Now, all of your waste, I'll tell you why. All of your waste, right, gets sucked in through a vacuum while you have this apparatus on you. So if you got to go pee, and you're not in a diaper, you literally, there's like a fucking thing that goes over, like a urinal cup thing, and it pisses into it and it sucks it out, right? So that there's no flying urine. What up, Yoni? So there's no flying urine getting into instruments. The same thing with your shit. Your shit just gets sucked out. Foomp. Right? So now, let's just say you're free fucking, right? In zero G titties, Yoni, zero G titties. You're free floating and free fucking, and you're just coming everywhere, slobbering over shit. You're eating pussy. She's sucking your dick. You're fucking jizzing everywhere. You're gonna tell me that your flying jizz isn't gonna fucking gum up the works on that fucking space station? It's like, no. Where is your fucking cum gonna go?
Room. Make a designated.
They don't have one, so they obviously don't have one. We would have known that. So the thing is, I don't think any of the astronauts had fucked.
Definitely.
I think maybe a hand job through the pants. I don't think anybody's performed oral because they're just be spit flying everywhere, bro. You see what happens with liquid in zero G, right? I mean, it just like it just bubbles up and it just floats around, and it lands on shit.
That's gross.
That's what I'm saying.
Bayer is a pharma company. Monsanto is a pesticide company. Bayer bought Monsanto. Bayer makes drugs for non-Hodgkin lymphoma. Monsanto makes a toxic herbicide called glyphosate to spray on food crops. Glyphosate causes non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And now we have come full circle. Bayer is a...
So after he said all this, right, I went and looked it up, and they got sued for that fucking pesticide because it causes that type of cancer. And they
dude, that was RFK. RFK did that.
And they had a huge payout because of that.
Yeah.
And when you think about that whole shit, it's like what we were just talking about. We were just talking
exactly
about
that.
It's a business, and there's no reason to cure diseases.
And it's a loop now. And it's a loop. You see that it's self-feeding. It's like if you could exist on eating your own shit. You know what I mean? Like Bayer, now owning Monsanto, right, can get big and fat on eating its own shit, meaning that it could create shit by having all these people with cancer, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma specifically, and because they have the treatment for it, they could constantly have a flow of custies, bro. Custies. What's the difference between flipping fucking weight and selling pharmaceuticals?
It's the same thing. They're all drug dealers.
Bro,
I would argue the people that used to sell weed on the streets weren't drug dealers. They were fucking witch doctors or something. They were way better than the fucking pharmaceutical companies, because that's just been we've known for so long that weed is safe and it's not even fucking bad for you, and in fact it shows promise to treat some shit. I sounded so not scientific saying it the way I said it, but
You're not supposed. Listen, this is a podcast for idiots.
At the end of the day, I'm from Brooklyn.
We're not for smart people.
I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. This is how we are. This guy's a bad choice for mayor.
Zohran Mamdani, mayor. So he beat out Andrew Cuomo, right? Is that what happened?
Mm-hmm.
And
not yet. Andrew Cuomo is running as an independent, basically against him.
But he's not going to win, I don't think.
No.
Everybody's still mad about his nipples and all that ass grabbing.
Mm-hmm. But this guy's, he's not like a working class, I came from nothing, let me save the city kind of guy. He's a
Oh
trustworthy.
Zoran Mamdani, his family comes from money.
Yeah.
I mean, his family has
I
money.
love right there. He had a luxury wedding in Dubai where slavery still exists.
Oh, could I say this right after I just watched a documentary on the modern slave trade and how there are still slaves being traded across Africa, and there's still fucking slaves being traded across Southeast Asia that get funneled into the Middle East.
So
now we're gonna get shut down because I'm saying this, but all I'm fucking saying is that there's a bunch of people who we fucking sort of that we sort of politically speaking, a bunch of people that are at the table geopolitically who represent countries that still have slavery. Regardless if it's illegal in their country,
this is why.
Yeah,
I believe. Have you heard? Oh, excuse me. Have you heard the term black fatigue? You haven't heard the term, so it's a new thing that people. You should. How to describe it? It's like people are fed up with the race card, with all the nonsense that happens. People are fed up.
Oh,
So they're naming it black fatigue. I don't know if it's a real thing. It's just people are fed up with black people, allegedly, including other black people, allegedly.
So can't you just have fatigue for everybody then?
Yeah,
can't you,
I was going to say, I think one of the biggest problems has to do with slavery and the fact that it keeps being brought up as a way to be like, well, you guys did slavery, but we didn't. And even now, there's still slaves today in other countries, as you just said. And also, on top of all of that nonsense, if that horrible incident never happened, half of us wouldn't be alive right now. My ancestors are from both sides. I have Spanish and Portuguese ancestors, but those were the piece of shit conquistadors that came to fucking Africa and the Caribbean.
South America,
and I have
and the
blood
Caribbean.
from Africa and the Caribbean in me. So I'm a mix of all that shit that happened. So if you want that to never have happened or whatever, I wouldn't exist, and half of you out there wouldn't fucking exist. So
I'd be eating. Actually, I wouldn't be eating potatoes because if that didn't happen, potatoes wouldn't have made it to Europe. So I'd be eating turnips in a fucking field in Kerry. Probably, I probably wouldn't even be alive. Like you got to. If you're trying to go to say what you're saying, like that butterfly effect shit, right? If one thing doesn't happen. Yeah, there's so many things that go into you being alive, right?
So the people that usually bitch and moan like, oh, well, my ancestors were this, and now everyone's holding me back because, listen, you would be probably not even alive right now. So if you hate your life so bad that you don't even want to be alive right now, sure, this is what you go with. But if you actually like being alive, you probably.
But the thing is, I know, but the whole idea is that yes, you're right on saying that, but you'll never hear somebody say like, oh, well, I wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for the potato famine. Or like, oh, I wouldn't have been here if you're like, if it wasn't for the
don't hear that because people think.
Hold on. Or you don't hear people saying that I'm, like they're from whatever, like Ukraine and be like, oh, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the Crimean War back in the 1850s. Like, it's like, well, yeah, you could say that you wouldn't be here for that. But the thing is, it's like going back that far. It's like you could say, oh, I wouldn't be here if the Romans didn't fucking conquer Germania. Like, but yeah, that's true because they wouldn't fucking spread their fucking their empire up to Northern Europe.
You're right, but no one's sitting around saying, "Goddamn fucking Romans coming to Germany. Those pricks killed my great." No one's saying that though, but they are saying, "Oh, my ancestors were slaves, and you guys put us in chains." It's like, yeah, but if we didn't, but if they never did that, which was a horrible thing to do, if they never did that, I wouldn't be alive at all. My family wouldn't be alive at all. A lot of people would not be alive at all. That's why I have to. It's like you come to the realization when you look at your ancestry that you are the result of that. So
yeah,
I can't say that was horrible. I wish it never happened because then I would have never happened.
Right.
And a lot of the people that are connected to that wouldn't be alive today.
I think a lot of people don't know the whole history about.
A lot of people don't want to know. They just or they just get fed bullshit or they hear nonsense.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, okay, like with the history of it, right? but just specifically the transatlantic slave trade. There's a lot of stuff that's like not taught that really, like makes the whole like event, because it's like a 500-year event that makes it way worse than what it really is. You know what I mean? Than what they really is. It was really way worse than how they explained that it was. Right. And hold on a second, a bunch of players that were involved are completely omitted in a lot of the retelling of it. So it's like all you hear about is like you hear the British, the Spanish, and the Portuguese, but you don't hear about the Ottoman Empire, who was actually the real originals. Yeah. So right. So what you had originally. Say like 600 years ago, you had the Arabs, right, in North Africa, who were really starting to perpetuate the West African slave trade specifically, because Middle Easterners and people from Asia Minor had been going into Africa and into parts of India and into parts of like the Slavic nations, the Baltics, to find slaves. So they would literally go to like almost India. They would go to almost like Northern Europe, right, through the Baltics. And then they would go to as far south in Africa as they could get to without fucking dying across the desert to pick people that were snatched up by the population that was there, right? And then sold to the Arabs, who then went and sold them to them. So what happened was modern technology made boats a fucking thing and ships. And so it made it possible for these people who were like in the Iberian Peninsula to get to West Africa real quick. They get past the Canary Islands, they're fucking down, the bend, and then they're in fucking Lagos, Nigeria. And then they're buying people, pretty much. And then they did that shit for 400 fucking years because they had the technological means. It didn't mean that it wasn't going on before that. It got worse because of technology. You know what I mean? It's like, it's sort of happening now, right? In the 1950s, we had the advent of the television. And then by the 60s, everybody was saying how it's melting your brain, right? So now what are we doing now? We're all slaves to this shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're doing it now too. You're probably watching us like this, burning your eyes out, right? Which, thank you. I appreciate that you're sacrificing your eyes for us. But you're burning your eyes out and you're staring at your phone like this, right? And the reason why is because that's the technology. As it gets more, the fucking problem gets worse.
So what really interests me about the whole slavery thing is not what you're talking about interests me, but like what really interests me is the Civil War and then after. Because a lot of people don't realize that.
A lot of people don't talk about Britain abolished slavery like way before anybody else did.
Yes. And they wanted the founding fathers wanted to abolish slavery in the very beginning, but they said the South wouldn't be a part of the fucking.
And let's be honest, Mike, there was money. And there was money.
Well, that's the money. The South was the money.
Yeah. Was the money, yeah. The tobacco, the cotton.
The South doesn't want to abolish it, so we can't put that in the Constitution, and we can't do it yet. But what I'm talking about, what's interesting is, so the North won the Civil War, successfully abolishing slavery eventually. Then they kill Lincoln. And immediately after they kill Lincoln, the vice president is a fucking Southerner. So basically, they won the Civil War and then took back everything. They just, slavery is abolished, great, but we're going to... So what they actually did is built a system where you had just everyone's poor and they work for the rich, and it just continued. Just basically slavery was.
Well, that's what it is now.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point. It never changed. It never changed.
It evolved. It fucking evolved because there's a peasant class now, right? Like that's the thing that nobody wants to talk about is that everybody's like, oh well, the wealth disparity and stuff like that. How like there's the 1%, blah blah blah, and I'm like, that's because, like, hey, it's not going to be free labor, but it'll be like close to free labor. You know what I mean? But and the thing is, it's like if people will use it as a political playing card, like you're saying. And okay, so black fatigue. Well, what about Jew fatigue? What about fucking white people fatigue? Like, what about fucking
the Jew fatigue? I think there is Jew fatigue because everyone turned.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm just saying, like, there's fatigue about everybody.
Everyone turned on them so quickly. And I was watching a video, and the guy's like saying, like, all the information we're getting from Gaza. Yes, we're seeing horrible things, but it's not independent media. It's literally the
mainstream media.
No, it's Gaza's media.
Oh,
Gaza's media is owned by Hamas. So, like, he was saying I don't know if it's a wild claim, but he's like the parts of Gaza that are still there have just basically become movie studios, and they're consistently shooting fake fucking shit and flooding the internet with it. And I'm
like for example, there was that girl with the spinal condition that they said that she was malnourished, but she actually just has a disease.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. Okay. All right. I remember seeing that. So okay. Like, I've always said this, and I said this on this.
I mean, we said in the beginning too. There's both sides are guilty of propaganda and fake shit.
Yeah, like, who do you trust? Like, I don't know. I don't really. I have my local news on, and my local news.
I trust these guys honoring old school New York.
We now want to take a moment to honor the memory of Discovery Zone.
Wow. Word, man, this one here hurt my little boy heart.
Yeah, man.
I remember when my mom would be driving around this area.
Yeah, man.
I would just be praying that we would stop here.
Discovery Zone.
We did. I swear to God, I turned into Donnie from Mark Thornberry's, just I've been a goddamn fool.
I think I might have run into you somewhere in a slide or a ball pit, and I was definitely like Cousin Skeeter, like, yeah.
You do kind of look like Cousin Skeeter.
I remember Discovery Zone. I don't remember ever going there. I remember commercials for Discovery Zone. That's what I remember. But this one, you might get this one. This one.
Oh, but wait, hold on a second. What about Funtime USA? Oh, that was just one place, though.
Dude, we're not there yet. You fuck. Jeez, man. So what about this one? Does this one hit hard?
We now want to take a moment to honor the memory of Continental Bar.
Word, man. When you broke, trying to save money, you end up doing the most.
5 shots for $10.
You was here at St. Mark's, at Continental.
I was
spending them $10 for them 5 shots.
We just said it.
Waking up the very next morning, feeling like
me and Lou walk in, and we put down $35, and we said shots, please. They're like, how many? I was like, 5 for $10. How many is that? Right there. Let's go. And then we did the drink that Lou invented, the blue carousel, blue carousel. Curacao, whatever. Blue Curacao. What the fuck was it? Sprite, grenadine. I forgot
Where's the actual liquor?
I forgot the liquors that were in it, though. I forgot what kind.
Probably vodka. It sounds like a kamikaze. But either way. Yeah. But either way, like, I found myself in that place all the time. And that McDonald's next door, you see that McDonald's? Mm-hmm. And the pizzeria, they would be like, you'd walk out, everybody would be half hammered. And this is what they used to do at the Continental. Yeah, it was $5 for 10. It was $10 for 5 shots. Yes, but what had happened is they would see that everybody's getting fucking hammered, and eventually people would just keep getting these $10 fucking rack of shots. And eventually they were like, no liquor in those shots.
Well, not even that, but they weren't full size shots. Salads. They were half shot glasses.
They were exactly.
They were a little smaller, and as you said, yes, they were definitely weaker. But you can pound them down, boom, 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 and you feel like the man. But you're like, in reality, you're not drinking that much. But you still
they know what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. You know what I mean? But
let's see another moment to honor the memory of Virgin Megastore.
Wow. This place was Spotify on Barry Bonds steroids.
It was.
To all you germaphobes out there who don't like to sit on your furniture with the same pants that you use on the subway, back in 2002, you listened to the new Nas album with the same pair of headphones that half the city used.
Facts, we see you.
This place was an entertainment.
Tower Records also.
You could walk out with a new CD, a new book, or having seen a new movie.
Facts.
There'll never be another Virgin Megastore ever again. And for that, that's one of the many reasons why you will forever be missed.
Word.
I bought the whole a comic book collection of Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, if you even know what that is.
Yeah, I remember Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
I bought the whole thing from there.
Yeah, but you were able to get more than just records there. Like they had.
That's what I'm saying. They had comic. They had books.
Yeah.
It was the
They had
version Megastore.
movies.
They had everything.
Yeah, they had everything, dude. They had everything. They had Legos, dude. They had fucking everything, dude. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I am a menace.
Wow.
That's mean. I don't think he wrote that. I don't think he wrote that. I think somebody else put that over his video.
Is that him?
That's another.
It's him though.
Is it?
Yeah. It's his page.
Wow.
He's just fucking around. He's just joking.
Oh, it says weird. He's just got to be joking. Come on. Yeah,
he's joking. Ow! I hit my elbow.
Thanks for the update, Mike.
It wasn't even my elbow. It was my fucking hand.
Then why'd you lie and say your elbow? No answer. No answer. I plead the fifth. I don't know my ass from my elbow. What are you pointing at? What are we pointing at? Is it a comment? Mike? Don't get silent on me, Mike. What?
You didn't hear the video? Oh, it didn't even play. Jesus Christ, I failed miserably. I thought you were watching the video with me. I'm like over here watching
I wasn't.
the video, and you were like, Mike,
I just
don't
kept
get
saying.
silent on me. Wow, epic fail. Here, this is the video I think the other chick was talking about.
Oh,
7-year-old Angel Adams blames the system for her problems. A system of social service agencies trying to help her. Adams has 15 children, 12 who are now living with her in this small motel room.
Somebody needs to pay for all my children and mine and Gary. All our suffering. Somebody needs to be held accountable, and they need to pay.
He's counting the
37-year-old Angel Adams blames the system for...
You know who's to pay? You and the baby daddies. That's who needs to pay. Not us, not anyone else. It's just you.
Yeah, that wasn't the full quote that lady said before. That lady said some long ass shit. The lady who was making fun of it.
Yeah, she was saying my EBT stopped coming through, this and that, and blah blah blah. All right, I need to stop moving this out of the way.
Stop moving your mic, Mike. Mike.
So this young gentleman moved to Gaza.
So I moved to Gaza in 2021. Here's my story.
Whoa.
So I'm Yusuf Abu Hatab. I was born on November 6, 2008 in the city of Ajman, which is an hour away from Dubai. And I lived pretty much all my life there. But fast forward to September 2021, my parents decided that we would move to Gaza for school.
Yusuf,
whoa,
Habibi, how did you move to Gaza? For the last year and a half, I've been under the impression that Gaza is a concentration camp open-air prison. You're telling me people are moving there for school now? Or do they have some sort of Shaheed University exchange program? How the did you move to Gaza?
So I moved to Gaza in 2021. Here's my story.
So I'm Yusuf Abu Hatab.
So, okay, hold on a second. It's 2021, dude. In 2021, he moved to Gaza. Okay? October 7th, 2023 was when Fortnite happened. And then Israel bulldozed Gaza. So, yeah, I don't know where the fuck this kid is now. This kid is not going to school now. Let's just put it that way. He's not going to
He's alive, but
yeah, hopefully he's alive. Yeah.
They've been saying Gaza is a concentration camp forever. Way before October.
Okay.
They've been saying it forever. They've been saying
I think a better analogy would not be a concentration camp, because the thing is, you would have to have your own authority within that camp. I think it was more or less like a ghetto. And I mean in the real sense of the word, to where it's just a sectioned off area for one kind of population to live that they cannot exit and is difficult to enter. Do you understand what I'm saying? So yes, Gaza was that for a very long time. It was hard to get in there from Egypt. It was hard to get in there from Israel.
The West Bank is nothing like that too, and it's also Palestine.
Right. The West Bank is nothing like that, and none of that is going on there. Well, the thing is, that's not true. There is still some stuff going on there, but not
the
like
West
that.
Bank
Yeah.
is controlled by the Palestinian National
Authority
Guard or something, or authority.
The Palestinian Authority. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Gaza is controlled by Hamas. That's the difference.
Yes.
Hence
Two
why-
totally different. Two totally different organizations that have nothing to do with each other. But this kid moved there again in 2021. There were no bombs getting dropped in 2021. This kid's not going to school now because it is fucking leveled. That whole 13-mile strip is rubble, bro. They fucked that whole place up. Oh shit. Greta Thunberg striking again. Didn't they just kick her out of Gaza?
So apparently in May of 2021, Israel was bombing and dropping airstrikes in Gaza, and as Gaza was shooting rockets back at them. So it's been going on forever.
Yes, it has been going on forever, but to the scale.
Hamas and Palestine fired thousands of rockets towards Israeli civilians on May, was the date? It just says May 2021.
So let me ask you a question. When you say that and when you read that, right? Hamas fired a rocket. Israel fired a rocket. How big do you think this rocket is?
I don't know. I'm just saying it says
like when you say rocket. No, I'm just saying. I'm asking you a question, right? If it's you're a layman, right? Let's just say you're random. You're not Mike. You're a random guy on the train. You're playing a character, and I go, "Hey, Israel just shot a rocket into Gaza, and Gaza shot a rocket into Israel. How big do you think these rockets are?" Right?
I think the rockets coming in from Gaza are the size
of the space, the fucking space rocket that sent Apollo 11 to the moon, or do you think it's like a bottle rocket?
No,
because if I shot 1,000 bottle rockets at Israel,
they're not shooting bottle rockets though.
I know they're not. But the rockets
from
that are about this big.
Maybe a little bigger. It's from pipe.
Warhead,
if you have a 15-foot pipe, you can make a 15-foot rocket. But
exactly. So, they're firing rockets at each other. But when you're talking about two pieces of land firing rockets at each other, it's like bullets. You know what I mean?
Have to remember, they do get
when you're firing a missile. Now, if you fire a missile is a fucking big ass fucking tube with a giant warhead on it.
Iran, apparently.
Hamas has been funded by Iran.
Yes,
Iran funds Hamas. Mm-hmm.
So Greta Thunberg has moved on from climate change to jihad.
When I say freedom, you say justice. When I say boycott, you say no. Boycott. When I say freedom, you say justice. When I say boycott,
so I have a question about Greta Thunberg. Is she just a martyr for hire?
So on once again, the title I put for this video is industry plant, but it's not industry plant, but you know what I mean by that. She's definitely has somebody directing her, because she's also reading it from her phone what she's supposed to be yelling.
I know, but she has handlers, right?
That's what I'm saying.
She's got a publicist. She's got a fucking agent. She's probably got a bunch of people who handle her and put her in these situations. And the thing is, how this is, want to know what this really, really, really sparks my interest with is if there's an industry for outrage. Is there a way that?
Of course there is.
How is Greta Thunberg walking around with clothes that she bought? Is Greta Thunberg buying plane tickets with money she made? And if so, how did she make the money? Are people donating so that Greta Thunberg could fly around the world protesting whatever she pleases? Is that what's going on? Because if that's the case, it sort of dilutes any sort of credibility.
I mean,
right?
I don't think she has any credibility anyway. She's.
Well, when that whole climate thing change was happening and there was a bunch of kids who were like, keep our planet safe for us, right? I understood the fucking argument, right? But she was just only doing that. Now she's protesting Free Palestine and she got on that boat. She went there and they told her to leave, right? Now it's a completely different cause. It's a little bit bigger of a cause only because like people are actually physically dying. You know what I mean? As opposed to like, okay, well, the glaciers are melting and somebody got flooded, but you could just say, well, that was a natural disaster from something else. So people are actually dying. So like, what is it next? Like when Gaza becomes not the hot topic, you know, where is Greta going next?
They essentially drink, they get their drinking water and they brush their teeth where they poop in the same unit.
Like a bathroom?
They essentially drink.
Yeah.
They get their drinking water and
so like I don't understand when they made a big deal about Alligator Alcatraz and they're all going there and going, this place looks horrible. My God, go to the jails in Mississippi. Go to American jails in these other.
Now, hold on a second.
Kidding me? So you're telling me, hold on, no, I'm going in a rant.
They're all bad.
You're telling me that you care more about these elite immigrants going to be put in cages than the American citizens that are in jail? Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
I totally get the outrage just in general, but could it also be true that how about these inhumane conditions in prison in general, right? Should be taken care of, and maybe the detainees should not be treated that way also. You know what I mean? That could also be true.
They should also be whipped.
And, no, Mike. No, Mike. What is this? What is this? The Bush administration? Are we fucking gonna do this again? Abu Ghraib?
Find out everything.
We're gonna turn out.
You waterboard all of them. Okay.
You turn fucking Alligator Alcatraz into Abu Ghraib.
Yes, absolutely. You waterboard the men, the women, the children, the fucking pets. You waterboard the dogs and the hamsters, the pet hamsters.
But
there'd be towels over those hamsters' mouths with you pouring water over it. Okay. You waterboard everybody.
With the little towel. We're just like a little tiny hamster towel. I mean, like, I think the hamster's dead. It was like, no, more water. It has information. This hamster knows where they're coming from. I want everything. Like, okay. I mean, really, it is getting fucking. I mean, just look, just in my opinion, right? Let's just put it this way. Let's just remove the whole issue with immigration and ICE and this place being a detention center. Let's just say, for example, we are now in the Everglades, which is a state, it's a national fucking park. It's a national wildlife preserve. And there is also a Native American tribe who lives on said land, right? And I'm just saying this, right? If we are, as a nation, to have respect for the sovereignty of all of these indigenous tribes that have all of these lands around the country, and you can't just fucking build a prison in the middle of Oklahoma because it could be Native American land, right? You can't do that, right? So you also cannot build a fucking prison in the middle of a fucking national park, right? I think that's stupid. It's a national park. It's a park. It's not a fucking prison. You're not going to go and put fucking Rikers Island in the middle of Central Park. Why? Because it just doesn't fucking belong there. It's made for the park. It doesn't matter if like, oh wow, there's space here. Let's put a prison here. And then on top of it, that place is sort of like a shithole. Like it's not really that great, and it'll take one good fucking storm and that place is wiped the fuck out. I'm just saying that. All you need is a good 100-mile-an-hour wind gust and it'll take that whole place out.
Sorry, I have to like move my leg. I'm cramping bad. Oh my God. I sweat so much.
Too much.
Jiu-jitsu.
You got to drink, bro. You got to fucking rehydrate.
I do. All right. What's this chick have to say?
Womanhood does not exist without trans women.
What?
I'll say that again. Womanhood does not exist without trans women.
What?
Yeah, you hear that, boys? We're so good at shit that even women need men to be woman. Straight to the top. Number one.
Womanhood does not exist without trans women. I'll say that again. Womanhood does not exist without trans women.
Yeah, you hear that, boys?
You can keep saying it. It's just proving once again that men are better at women than like men are better than women at everything, including being a woman. Is that what they like? I don't understand that. Like, how can you be a feminist and support trans women? It doesn't make sense. Like, I have nothing against trans women. Do what you feel is happy. Do whatever makes you happy. Okay, but the whole argument that trans women are women doesn't work in reality because they're not. It doesn't work. And when you say that, everyone like, oh, you can't say that. Yes, you can. You can. I'm not. You can be you.
Why does everybody give a shit? Why does everybody give a shit though?
What do you mean? It's a big
like you just said like, oh, I don't care what anybody does. So like, why the fuck should anybody give a shit?
Of course. Okay, you should watch that Joe Rogan episode with the guy. I forgot the guy's name, but he basically says, he goes, look, women have fought to get the right to vote and to do all these things, and now you can't be a woman and be in a bathroom alone with other women because now you have men who pretend to be women to go into those restrooms.
Well, let's be serious. Let's be serious. It's just
I'm not talking about legit trans people. That's real. Those people exist and they have the right to feel, dress, and go into the restroom that they identify as long as they fit the part.
Right.
But then you have guys that are literally fucking.
You're talking about a guy like somebody who looks like me in a skirt.
Yes, crazy people. You have crazy people saying, I'm trans, you have to accept me, I'm going to use that restroom. But no, now you're putting the other people in that restroom at risk because you're fucking crazy. And that means you're also putting the trans women that are going to that restroom at risk because you're not a real trans person.
I see what you're saying. Yes. So if the real deal trans woman is also because the schizophrenic guy in a wig.
Well, they don't have to be schizophrenic, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's not.
I'm just saying. I'm using a mental illness just to fill in a blank.
There is a big gap between someone who's actually has gender dysphoria or actually has transgenderism versus someone who's like a cross-dresser and obsessed with it, and a pervert and wants to, or the guy that wants to dress as a woman and look at other women in the locker room. That fucking exists.
Does it? That's crazy. That's pretty fucking wild. But the thing is, I feel like if that's what's going on, I feel like you would hear a lot more about it outside of what you see on social media. Because that's another thing too. I don't fucking believe
they don't report it.
Half the shit that I see on social media.
Report it a lot. They don't want to. There's clearly an agenda. You remember the whole spa incident where they were protesting outside the spa?
Yes.
That guy that did that had he was a sex offender, so he shouldn't have been there anyway. FYI, he has a record of doing that consistently. He's not really trans. He was a pervert going into a women's spa. And the whole LGBTQ activists came out and supported him and protest outside the spa, but he is not a trans person. He's a pervert who has a track record of doing that. He was arrested. He has sexual. He
had a rap sheet. He had a fucking whole. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought you were choking.
I just swallowed my water.
Oh, I thought you choked on it, bro. I was like, am I gonna watch fucking Mike die on camera? I'm like, yo, I don't know. I know you guys definitely saw him go it, right? I thought he was about to go. I hope Mike's all right. Let's all pray for Mike. I'm praying for Mike right now. Yeah, praying. We're praying for you, Mike. We're praying.
Ooh-wee.
Okay. Oh, our prayers have saved you, Michael.
No, the water that washed it down saved me. But no, I left the water orbit over there like a fucking idiot. Okay. So.
Well, this is the idiot show. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
My body isn't the problem. The system is. Airlines are making it difficult for plus-size people to travel by designing seats that are too small for even the average human.
Okay, so that's actually against the law in Japan. In 2008, Japan set up a law called Metaboho. Basically, if you have a full-time job and you're over 40 years old, the company will usually have annual checkups to make sure that you're not fat. For men, the waistline measurement has got to be under 85 centimeters. For women, it's got to be under 90 centimeters. So basically, Japan doesn't care about your feelings.
My body isn't the problem. The system is.
Wow.
Okay, so now hold on a second, right? If we were talking about like people complaining about things in this country, right? Okay. And everybody's like, this place sucks, this place sucks, this place sucks, this place sucks, right? Okay. And I understand how everybody can have their gripes with the government, but actually just being like, oh, well, how things are in America, right? And it's like, okay, you have a population of people who are fed up with people making fun of fat people. Okay, understandable. And the population of, people who are obese is increasing. Okay. But the argument always comes up to where it's just like, oh, well, if you don't like it, you go to another country. You know what I mean? And the thing is that, there are some countries where you can't be who you want to be. And just in a general sense.
And they don't care about your feelings.
And they do not care about your feelings. And it's like, Japan is a fantastic place to visit, but I don't think I could ever live there. You know what I mean? And the reason why is because there's too many cultural
differences
that will definitely affect me and probably a bunch of other people. And I'm not even talking about the language barrier.
Time to work with 7 kids. I don't work. My kids are on disability. They have ADD. What's that? All different daddies?
It's his AI, by the way. This is definitely it's a chat video. Yeah,
that's incredible. That's incredible.
You have time to work with 7 kids.
Daddy. This is not AI. This is Whoopi Goldberg being Whoopi.
The thing that really pisses me off about this is, if y'all really cared about children, where are the tax credits? Where's the paid family leave? Where's the free health care? If you want to talk about what we can do and how. So as birth rates continue to decline in America, the White House is looking into offering $5,000 cash bonuses, expanded access to IVF, along with other incentives for women to have more babies.
Why?
And, okay.
Why is that a problem?
I am incredibly insulted by this.
Well,
The thing.
Whoopi, you're not having kids anytime soon. Shut the fuck up. No one wants to fuck you. You're not getting pregnant and popping out babies. You're old. You're aged out of this discussion.
Well, I sort of in my stupidity, I lost the contrast. Did she contradict herself? Is that why they put the side by side up, or what happened?
Look, listen.
Really pisses me off about this.
Okay.
Is, if y'all really cared about children, where are the tax credits?
Oh, she asked where the tax credits were. Okay. And then now that they're giving the tax credits,
yes, now that Trump's doing
she's like, that's a bad idea.
Yes.
Okay.
She's
There's a pay.
She's saying it's insulting the women.
I'm just going to say this just on both sides, right? You had conservatives during the Obama administration who criticized Barack Obama for deporting as many immigrants as he did, because he had put up fucking crazy numbers in his 8 years. He deported more people than anybody else, right? In a different way, obviously. This is not an ICE raid or whatever, but they did have, authority to go in and raid businesses and stuff like that. They just didn't call it ICE back then. And they fucking disagreed with what Obama was doing, only because Obama was doing it. So obviously, 2023, we have Biden in office, and everybody's going to critique them, like, why not give tax credits? And then when it's done, it's because the regime that's doing it is doing. And that's the only reason why. People are going to complain about whatever Trump does, even if it's like, if Trump fucking just does the most perfectly liberal legislation, it's going to be condemned just because of preference of your leader. So the thing is you're going to get fucking conservatives who are going to bitch about conservative moves because it's not their conservative leader doing it. So it's like she's going to complain because it's not Biden administration doing it, which she obviously felt that they should have. You know what I mean? Yep. People are just going to complain just because they don't like the other side. That's just in a nutshell.
Yep. It's literally what they do.
Seemed fully aware of my presence in front of their vehicle and proceeded to drive straight towards me. The individual driving the car slowed down and stopped for a couple participants right before reaching me.
The group essentially surrounded that car. Based on the preliminary information we're hearing, the driver may have gotten very concerned, was confused about what to do in that situation. Some of the individuals may have actually hit the car with their hands.
We wanted to make it clear that we had a risk management team and a de-escalation team there and present to ensure her safety and anyone else's.
Our ask is for anyone who's going to be marching in our streets,
get out of the fucking street.
To do it as safely as possible.
It's
yeah. That this is my opinion on that. I think everybody should protest the way they feel like protesting, non-violently, of course, but realize where you're playing, what playground you're playing on. You could be
sidewalk is a place to protest. March.
Well, the thing is if you're going to stop traffic, realize that you're stopping traffic, that there's actual traffic, that cars can maim you or kill you.
To stop. Some people
exactly
are in fact fucking crazy. There's accidents every day, and it's not because of you standing in the middle of the street like an asshole. It's fucking just
I had to tell people I cared about because of their, their political leanings compel them to go and protest. So, I encourage, friends and family, if you really do believe deeply in something, go out and fucking protest, because the thing is, too many people are sitting at home bitching about things they don't.
I say stay home, bitch about it, send an angry email, text.
Follow me, let me fucking finish, Mike. So I was saying, right? You go and you do that. Whatever your political leanings are, go out there and do it. But situational fucking awareness. And I told these people that I cared about that, hey, motherfuckers aren't stopping their car. Stay home. You know what I mean? Because that's dangerous. You know what I mean? Yes. Go out to the organized protest with the permits where everybody's going to be out there and you don't got to worry about a car plowing through a fucking crowd of people. But that could still happen even still. Right? That could still fucking happen. It doesn't matter.
In my head of what I said before, like, just don't do that. Send an angry email, and then the person's like, okay, I won't go to the protest. So they're in the living room sending an angry email, and a car comes flying through
just right through their front door. Dude, it just takes them out. That's it. They're like, click, 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 keyboard warrior. Boom. A fucking train comes through the house. So, yeah, just, it's obviously like, fucking be safe, and you can't just go and think that in such a hot political climate that you're not going to get some fucking psycho behind four wheels that isn't going to try to run through people.
Done.
Yeah, and then on the other hand, you get some asshole 20-year-old who's just super idealistic, who's just like, I'm going to jump in front of this fucking Volkswagen and then get run over. You know what I mean? So.
Oh no, he's trying to break in. This popped up with the question, what would you do? Oh, I'd put him on a t-shirt, and I would make so much money. That's right, I would be selling it myself. I hope you went to high school, otherwise I'm using a baby photo. Gone too soon, that's the point of a bullet, supposed to get there pretty fucking soon.
Wow.
And I can already hear the parents now. Well, parent now. You can't use my baby's likeness. What do you mean likeness? Do you see what I did to his face?
Wow.
He doesn't look like that at all anymore. And if that doesn't work, I'm just gonna, use the aftermath photos on the t-shirt. Because at that point, I'm just taking pictures of my own private property.
Wow.
They just happen to be stuck inside your child's face. Remember, kiddos, hollow points hollow out. And I know somebody's gonna be, you can't take the shot unless he's in the house. Yeah, I got your ass, didn't I? You were in the middle of typing that out, weren't you? You fucking dork. He didn't do nothing? Sure, believe what you want, but I sure went hunting. Turned his head into a ventilation shaft. I mean, that's a certified get fucked, stay fucked moment if I've ever seen one. We're 6 mile, by the way. Okay, bye.
Whoop! He's not wrong. It's like, don't shoot him. Shoot him immediately. It takes 1 second for him to break that glass and get in your house.
But it's obvious that this guy is a provocateur. Let's be honest, because if it's anybody, he's obviously like, okay, can I just say this? I have a Ring camera in front of my house. Okay. I carry a gun when I go to walk my dogs for 2 reasons. Why? Meth heads and fucking coyotes, right? The guy who did that to my house was not a black guy, right? This guy is obviously only putting black people on to be a fucking asshole.
No, he has.
No. I'm just going to say this because I'll be overzealous, right? You can go and fucking say all the blah, 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 and just subject one person. Now, I've been robbed at knife point by a cornucopia of people, okay? White, black, Puerto Rican, fucking Asian. It doesn't fucking matter. Mexican. They've all robbed me. Okay, so using one as an example of somebody breaking to your house, there was a white guy who tried to break into my house, and I had to get my black neighbors to come to my backyard to help me fucking secure the perimeter. So there's that story, right?
He's an equal opportunity.
No. So he's equal opportunist. Oh, the only videos that you've been showing me are him just hating on black people.
They can see all the bumps too.
Equal opportunity.
There you go.
Yeah. And if they can't, they'll close the distance eventually. I mean, hell, even the blind can read it, but that's just like anything in your life.
Let's see. Equal opportunity.
When you go on the streets and you hear or see acts of anti-Semitism, don't ignore it. Do something.
Oh, honey, I do. Up high, to the side, down low, they're underneath the floorboards. Here recently I've noticed a shift. I make fun of everybody so I can see how everybody reacts based off what I'm talking about, right? And the victim out of the traveling little hats here recently, if you make fun of them at all, it's anti-Semitism. If you disagree with them at all, it's anti-Semitism. No, Boo Bear, that's a disagreement. I'm not going to sit here and...
It's everyone. It's everyone.
You got to show everyone then. Because when you only show like the 5 videos that you showed from him, there was a theme.
The other one was the wasn't it the freaking chicks? It was the chicks. What the hell did they do? Where is it? What the fuck is it? He has so many fucking videos, Jesus Christ. I think we showed this one.
Europeans won't survive Mars, but others will.
Yeah, this should be fun, but also adding all that makeup and it being a net negative is crazy work.
Wow. I showed that one like a month ago.
I don't remember this one, dude. I don't remember this one. That's funny.
Net negative.
What about chickens?
Well, they're sentient individuals too. I'm here to speak up for all non-human animals.
I'm just saying chickens seem like they only have one purpose, and that's to be eaten. Like, what do chickens do?
Well, that's no different to saying that black people only have a purpose to be slaves, right?
What about chickens?
What is she saying?
Why the fuck would she say that? Why the fuck would she say that? Yo, listen, I'm just going to say this. PETA motherfuckers are crazy. Like, there's definitely amongst like the super fucking, okay. Now this might catch me, but it's not like any vegans really watch our shit. But I mean, like the PETA vegans, like the PETA vegans, you know. Now, there is a definite level of mental illness when it comes to the ultra bleeding heart of a PETA vegan. Something must have happened early in their life, so fucking traumatic, and it was probably a parent who did it to them, that pushed them into such a way that they became such a or not a humanitarian, but like an advocate for animal rights. Now, I understand the whole, torturing animals and stuff, and I'm not too fucking pumped on how fucking animals are raised too, but I do like to eat them.
Yeah, and they're delicious.
And they're delicious, and we've been eating them for a very long time. And I understand the argument. But have you ever seen a true vegan? A true vegan, and like that's not a vegan who's eating like hyper processed food, but like a real fucking vegan. They are malnourished. They are fucking, like more than often they have problems with their chemical balance in their fucking body.
In order to do it properly, you have to eat, and the amount
Constantly
you eat would make you sick to be 100% like perfect.
Right.
And then you have to
so you're not vitamin deficient. You have to supplement.
For years, I was on a shitload of vitamins. I was eating a lot, because you need all.
And you didn't look like this. You were fucking thin as fuck, dude.
Well, I was also training a lot more too. I was
yes,
but because that was more towards the end of the training though too. So yeah, I did drop a lot of weight. I'm 160 right now.
Yeah, you were 135, dude. You were 135. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? And you look fucking normal. Like you look normal. Like not to say that you didn't look normal then, but you were. But I mean, normal for you.
Yes.
You know, subjectively normal.
How could anyone eat an animal like this?
You know, it was just a readily available protein source. Why do people eat anything in the first place? And culturally speaking, by the way, during this, you were talking about the cow, weren't you?
How could anyone?
He had me the whole time. I was like, I thought he was actually going to get into the argument of like why we eat cow, you know, like why we eat beef, you know. And I didn't even look at the dog. I was just, like, my eyes went right to the fucking to the calf.
So much like my buddy, not my buddy, the other guy I had on, Jake Barr. I also am an equal opportunity person that makes fun of everybody. So, but this is only accidentally going with the same theme of the Asian person. It's not intentional.
Okay.
From Hong Kong, we're bringing our Hong Kong culture to the Edinburgh Fringe.
Oh my God, Ashley, you can't say that. It's so wicked.
Dancy in Photoshop.
Oh my God, I don't know. What?
Bro. Dude.
The name of that video was racist Asians, but I don't know who they're racist against.
Jesus Christ.
But this is also funny. So I don't understand, like, okay, some of our politicians in New York especially, I don't know how yours are, but they like to pander to certain people and they make it sound like they know what they're talking about. And then as someone who used to live in New York, and we currently live in New York, and we have friends and family from all different races and backgrounds, we know this is such an out-of-touch statement that she's clearly fucking delusional.
Black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them.
Oh, yeah. Well, Holzer said this a long time ago.
Have their diverse black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know.
I just laugh at the dude in the video.
What the word computer is.
Like, they don't know the word computer, you know? What? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's probably one of the most ignorant things that a fucking governor could ever say. Like, I mean, you know, it's just, like you said, the whole pandering thing. It's like a lot of these people, they get up and they fucking don't know what to say.
Yeah,
and I don't even think their fucking speechwriters know what to say.
And no one elected her. Oh, wait, they did, didn't they?
I think they did.
Got in, and then they had the election. She won the election after.
And she won the election. Yeah, she took over after Cuomo got booted.
Where is the egg? We've been traveling forever. Where is the egg?
I don't know.
It would be funnier if it like floated up to a poo.
Like poo floated past it. Like, what's that?
Do you have any science to back up your opinion?
The best data are autopsies. So in the largest autopsy series published to date, I know because I'm the senior author. Of all the deaths we examined, and we re-reviewed them, we had an adjudication committee, we had ways of arbitration, deciding on did the vaccine cause death. The answer is, of these cases that came in for autopsy after vaccination, 73.9% of individuals, it was determined that the vaccine was the cause of death. First author is Holscher and colleagues. He's sitting right behind me.
Did we all just watch the same clip?
Do you have any science?
Yeah. That's so not 79% of people that got vaccinated, but 79% of the deaths that happened after vaccination. So that you could have died randomly. heart disease or whatever, of the autopsies they did for their study, 73% were due to the vaccine. But they didn't tell you how big the study was, so it could have been only 100 people, but that's still a fucking big number. Crazy.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts. Crazy. But I mean, and this is a Senate Judiciary Committee that he's being questioned by.
Yeah.
So that's legit. Like he's got to be. You cannot. He's under oath.
Yes.
You're sworn in before you're asked any of these questions. So he's sworn to tell the truth. So he's probably doing that.
We have so many videos to go through, so we're clearly not going to get through all of them because we're basically almost done here. So I'm going to end it on this video, I guess.
All right, let's go. I'm 6'7". I love this guy. Sensational. Let's go.
So you hear about the
follow him. If you don't follow him, follow him.
So you hear about
if you don't follow him, follow him.
In India? No.
Plane crash in India?
Oh my God, it's all over the news. It's awful. Like 241 people died. One guy survived. That's horrible. That's a big plane too. It's crazy how it just like planted into the side of the building. Right? It just like took off and then like plowed into this neighborhood. It exploded. That must be a strong building, right? I was thinking the same thing. It's got to be like world-class clay or cement or something, right? Like I'm surprised it's still standing. Like that's a huge jet. You'd think it would clap.
All I'm saying is, there's been a lot of theories over the years, a lot. And me, I don't do the conspiracy stuff, but I'm just saying, what if? What if? Respectfully, of course.
I mean, hey, listen. That shit was still intact too. That's what was fucked up. That some of that fuselage was still intact.
So we got to, where did we end up? We ended it here. So we had, not bad. Did I miss any of the ones you sent me? Oh, maybe we'll end on this one. I think we're going to end on this one. This is the best one to end on. Sorry, Ryan. I know you probably want to go.
No problem. It's all good. What do we got? Let's end on this. And it better be epic. What do we got? Oh,
so I
okay.
was just on a walk and some guy walked past me and was like, oh, nice spaniel ears. And I was like, sorry, what do you mean, what nice spaniel ears? He was like, your spaniel's got really nice ears. And then just walked on. I wasn't walking a dog. So can someone tell me what he was talking about, please?
It's a thirst trap. It's clearly a thirst trap.
It's a thirst trap.
No one fucking asked about her boobies. I mean, the spaniels. But like, Jesus Christ.
She said spaniel ears because they
I know.
hang low.
I know. Well, on that.
There's a lot of titties on this episode just in general.
Yeah, we actually showed them by accident in the beginning. I wonder if we got booted for that, but clearly not because we're still live.
Because you did it fast enough. You clicked it off fast enough.
Done.
That's it. You got to be fast on the trigger. All right, motherfuckers. Another episode in the books. Now, I guess we're switching to Wednesdays now that we're back. And again, this studio will not be in existence pretty soon, and there'll be a new one. So, when that happens, we'll let you know. But as it stands right now, Wednesday's 9:30, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And on the next episode, we will talk about black fatigue.
Do you mean like army fatigues that it just happen to be in?
No, and we're not going to talk about
monochromatic.
Stop fighting. They're all the same. They want to divide and conquer. They want to control us by separating us. They all came together, voted out all these people, politicians, figured out the healthcare system properly, and figured out everything together. It's the world.
Well, just in general, the world is fucked.
Yeah.
And so are you. And so am I. Peace out, dipshits. 9:30 Wednesdays, not Sundays, Wednesdays. See you next week, motherfuckers. Peace, Mike.